The playoff. Neil versus Kitch. Deciding who knows more about sport.
Well, we're close to deciding who knows more about sport already where it comes to the success of Neil versus me in the quiz. But there's one thing for certain. Pranav will be late. Not even in the studio at the moment for the playoff. And he's the Quizmaster.
This is epic. For all the quizzes that I've attended as a kid, the Quizmaster had to be in the quizzing room much before the teams would come in. He's prepared, suited up with the cue cards in hand, with all the questions prepared and all the bells and the lights tested, everything. I mean, one of the best Quizmasters that I worked with was Arun Sheshadri, in Bombay, and he would conduct all the school level quizzes. Not a very big name,
right?
But I know for a fact that we used to call him Arun Bhaiya. He would go about checking every single buzzer on the table if the buzzer worked before the quiz started.
That's what you need.
Right? He would check beep, beep. Then he would check the lights if the lights are proper. He would check if the mics were, proper. He wouldn't want to have any team at a disadvantage that, my buzzer didn't go off.
Can you come here and work at Talk 100.3? Because I have to give Pranav an incorrect buzzer, not making it in on time again. But you were just preparing, weren't you, Pranav?
Yeah, I was just preparing. The quizzes are getting tougher and tougher every day in playoffs between Kitch, yourself, and Neil Oja. Neil is, of course, in the lead with 58, if I'm not wrong, and Kitch, you are stuck on 44, if I'm not wrong. That's a big gap, 14 points. But let's get started on this evening's quiz. A very simple true or false question to start off with. Ricky Ponting, as captain, won a test match in every country he captained.
Neil.
Except South Africa. Go on.
Well, hang on. Why did you start finishing? You meant to finish the question when he answers.
Yeah, you should stop the question where I call my name out. So the question is that he has won every test match in every country except South Africa. Is that true or false?
Every country he captained.
Every country he captained except South Africa. True or false? It's false because he never won in India.
Well, that is the right answer.
Ticketing.
Correct, Amundo. Well done.
Well, a perfect on this day question.
We knew that.
We spoke about it.
Topical and right up your sleeves, guys. Good one, Neil. Paying attention. Second question of the evening. In the 2009-2010 Champions League season, Inter Milan beat Barcelona in the semi-finals across the two legs. Who was the manager leading Inter Milan?
The manager of Inter Milan in 2009.
2009-2010 season. Yes.
Kitch.
Go for it.
Jose Mourinho.
That is the right answer.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's up?
Unbelievable. What a
Jose
guess.
Mourinho. It's absolutely...
Did you know that?
No, I wasn't aware of it.
Right.
Well, just if anyone's wondering how they can remember that Mourinho was the coach of the team, is after they won against Barcelona, there is an iconic video of Mourinho running across the Camp Nou stadium, celebrating. He's taken his jacket off and he's absolutely stormed onto the pitch. The Barcelona players were furious, but yes, that is one of Jose's iconic moments as a manager.
Here we go. Number 3.
Third question of the evening.
Actually, was Beckham in Milan at that stage?
Well, he went to AC Milan. He did not play for Inter Milan.
Oh, that's good, because I was thinking Mourinho was the coach of AC Milan. Goes to show you how much I fluked it.
No,
Not
Jose's
bad,
not.
Kitch, not bad.
He's not coached AC Milan. Jose's not gone there. Third question of the evening, and I've decided to mix this up a bit. Motorsports knowledge. We're going to put that to the test. All right? Which of these drivers did not race in Formula 1? I'm going to give you 3 names, and you have to guess which one of those did not drive in Formula 1. Option 1, Marcus Ericsson. Option 2, Takuma Sato. Option 3, Scott McLaughlin.
Oh.
Which of these drivers?
Kitch. See, Scotty McLaughlin, he was my favourite driver from the Volvo Polestar team around the Australian supercars.
Well, you know, as much as Kitch loves to dissect these answers, he's gone and done it spot on. Because Scott McLaughlin did not race in Formula 1.
No, he's a Kiwi. He's still he won't get there. Great driver, Scott. I think he's in the States now.
He's in the States. He's driving IndyCar at the minute. That's a brilliant win for you,
Fantastic.
Kitch.
Come
Well
from
done.
behind. It's actually funny because the Volvo Polestar racing team was one of my favourites. They were killing it. They had the Yamaha V8 engines in the cars. I know I always go on a tangent whenever I win, but they managed to convince them, actually saved it was the supercars that brought back Polestar racing in Australia, because it was always the local manufactured Holden and Ford, and they had this fantastic V8 engine strapped. It was a 720 horsepower Volvo. It came in, but after one season, Volvo in Sweden pulled the pin because Polestar was becoming their electric brand.
All right.
Well, look at Kitch geeking out here. Go
Yeah,
on.
it became their electric brand and didn't want it to be a part of,
racing
petrol
community,
racing going forward. So then they had to. So now Polestar is the electric brand, but Cyan Racing is the new arm of Volvo, and they're actually the World Touring Car Champions.
This is like back in the school days, when you're giving an MCQ question to answer. You pick the right answer, but you go off answering like it's one of those 6 markers.
I come in here so much and I feel like I know nothing about sport, and suddenly you tapped a vein.
And then you tell me I only ask questions about Formula One. Look at this. We've learnt about Volvo. We've learnt about Polestar racing
you
right
want to
now.
watch V8 supercars? They went around Bathurst. Scotty McLaughlin should have won that race at Bathurst. It pains me to this day.
Well, 45 for you now, Kitch. That's your score. Neil, 58. But no matter. It's a 13-point lead for you.
Well, yes, I mean, Kitch has come really well in this round. Look at him answering that second question. Because
I'm on again, because I had a Volvo and I had it tuned by Polestar, and it was actually in Polestar Blue. That's how much I know about. Have you been stalking me online to try to get answers to these questions?
On a curious note, Neil, I want to ask you, what would your guess have been in terms of a driver not raced in Formula One?
See, I would have gone.
No,
I would have gone for Scotty too.
Right.
I'll tell you why. Because Sato, I know, has driven
Yes.
Formula One. Ericsson, again, it was between Ericsson and Scotty, and somewhere, inside you, and in these questions, you have a gut feel. And
between
that
the
gut
two
feel-
of us, if you watched Drive to Survive, you would have known Marcus Ericsson raced for Sauber.
So there you go. I mean, there was probably that in the back of the mind that said that, listen, go for Scotty.
TSB, Talk Sport Business.
This is Talk 100.3.